Players will tee off in less than 48 hours for the LIV Golf Tournament in Broken Arrow, and there, of course, are a lot of differences between the LIV rules and the rules of the PGA.
News on 6's Sports Director John Holcomb joins us live from Cedar Ridge Country Club with more on those rule differences. John?
Well, Lori, one of the obvious ones is what we talked about already. It's not necessarily a rule as it is a choice, and that is all of the music that's going to be played. This is going to be a loud golf course. That's typically not what you're accustomed to, like Southern Hills last year, the PGA Championship. Another difference is that last year's major at Southern Hills, 72 holes. That's a typical PGA tournament size format. You're playing 4 rounds. The LIV Golf Series plays 3 rounds, 54 holes. That's one reason why they call it Club 54, off to the side of the 18th green, where a lot of people can pay a lot of money, or maybe not that much money, and have everything they want to eat and drink. The other thing that's different for the PGA Tour, one of the major things is, if you played in a golf scramble, you know what a shotgun start is. That is, everyone starts at the same time, but you start on different holes. That's what the LIV Golf Series has adopted here, instead of players in groups going off one after the other on the first hole and or the 10th hole, depending on the round. So those are some of the basic differences between the two.
They should have like a land run Oklahoma version of that, right? Like fire a gun and they go to the hole they want to play. But hey, John, of course, golf is an individual sport, but there's a team aspect of the LIV tournament, right?
Yes, there is, and these guys have embraced that part of it. Golf is such a grind that you feel like you're all out there by yourself, and sometimes when you're not playing well, it can really weigh on you. And major championships are still the same, but in terms of LIV golf, you have 12 different teams. For instance, Taylor Gooch's team is the Range Goats. Interesting name. The captain is Bubba Watson, 2-time Masters winner, and he actually had a goat, a live goat, out on the driving range earlier this week just for a little bit. And so the Range Goats are a 4-man team. All of these are 4-man teams. The 4 Aces are another one. That's Dustin Johnson's team. You have the Majestics. That's STICKS, golf sticks, that sort of thing. And that's an English group of guys. Ian Poulter and Lee Westwood, and some of them are among those. But you don't just play for an individual title in a LIV tournament. You also play for a team title. So while Taylor Gooch has won the last 2 individual titles and won $4 million in each of those wins, his team, the Range Goats, ended up with the lowest team score, and they split $3 million. So it's an extra $750,000 per guy if you're able to do that. So yes, there is some interest. Even after you may get done, you're keeping an eye on what your team is doing out there if you're a player in this series.
Very interesting, isn't it?
All right, John, let us know if anybody changes their team name to the Sod Poodles, and then we'll root against them.
The reviled Sod Poodles, Craig.
Right, always. Thanks, John. We'll see you back at 6. And of course, we are going to air coverage of the LIV Golf Tournament this Saturday and Sunday on the Tulsa CW Live. It is Channel 7 on Cox and AT&T Uverse. It is Channel 19 if you have DirecTV, dish, or antenna. You can also stream the entire tournament on the CW app.